Family, friends, and fellow gamers. Welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am the Grumpy Gnome. Hey, let's get right into this, and you're going to see a lot of yellow paused buttons. Yesterday, I wasn't feeling well, so this morning, like at 1 or 2 in the morning, I went into vampiric mode. And what that means is I had, for some reason, something said, you know what, jump on Banished and start doing some planning. And that's exactly what I did. I wanted to try to get a lot done during these episodes. So let me show you a little bit about what we did. And we can start here in the center. I already put in a second row of houses back here. Now, those are my houses, because this area here is going to get bustling with jobs, and I wanted to make sure that in our center area we had enough housing to take care of all those jobs. So I kind of doubled up our housing right here. I got these facing the opposite direction because we might do a little bit of planning in this area here. Okay, moving on. Something interesting came up with this trader, and that's this guy right here. We got piggies. So, folks, bacon is on the menu. We will be buying these. As a matter of fact, we're going to get them right now before we lose this opportunity. So, 2 times that number is 1,100. So then 1,100, 2,200, 4,400. What do I have that's going to give us 4,400 things? And let's come over here to our inventory, and we're going to go by quantity. And is there something we can kind of narrow down? 4,400. I don't think this guy's gonna take. I don't think he's gonna take food. No, I didn't think so. So let's get food out of the list. 4,000. I'm gonna go right to warm because that will go in evenly. What I meant by that is warm coats. So let's go to name. Warm coats gives us 452. To make 4,400, divide that by 2, is I need 220 of those. So we're going to come to our inventory. We're going to go to warm coats. And what did I say, 220? We're going to put 220 in. Oh, another thing you may have noticed, if you have a sharp eye, is I have unlocked all of my trading docks and put one trader into each one. And I'm going to explain that to you here in a minute. Let's get this ball rolling. So let's go ahead and hit play, which is this. And you know what? We'll slow it down to 5. So that way we're actually doing stuff as we move along. Real quickly, I want to see what this guy is bringing. And oh wow, wait, we got seeds. Crap on a biscuit. Root seeds we don't need because that's natural in our climate. Do we want spinach? And we've already got raspberry and field onions. I have no idea what the heck a field onion would be used for, except maybe a soup or something. Spinach? Do we want spinach? You know what? I guess we do. I think spinach will fill out our greenery. Then in our area down there, we're going to have a salad bar. Oh, man. But you know what? I really want to move on to other things. Sugar beets. Oh my, I do wish that was seeds, but it's not. Oh, those are inventories. I'm sorry. My bad. There. Oh, that's my pigs. Pigs go over here. You know what? I for some reason, I've got so much I want to talk to you guys about. Let's just get on with it. Why am I saving you? You have nothing. You literally have nothing. I probably dismissed somebody by accident. You are dismissed. Get out of here. I must have dismissed somebody by accident. See, that's what happens when you try to play this game at 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, we're going to watch this up here. Let's move on to other things that we have done. Okay. Our node is still growing up here. That was from yesterday. Down here, I did put in a road system that connects this little outlet here up to this road, so we have a nice square to build into. Also, I extended this dock all the way along this water line so we can grow something out here. And I'll probably back it up with some shanty homes right along here and just kind of make it look real kind of porticolish. And at first I was hesitant to build anything out here, but then I realized, hey, this is my last trader, so the boats don't actually come up to here. And so we might even build something out off of this. We'll see how that looks. You can tell that they're already putting it in, but I took this corner out just because it didn't match. But you can see that they're already repairing that, so that's good. Okay, are you ready for this? You guys better be sitting. Check this out. Booyah! I did a little terraforming on this mountain to make all these mines fit in. And the cool thing about this is on the opposite side. Don't give it away. Don't give it away, Grumpy. Oh my gosh, I'm going to give it away. On the opposite side, see, that's where the mine ends on the left. Boom. And look at this. I've got all this extra room here. Boom, there. So if I terraform this side of the mountain and butt these up to each other, I'm going to have a whole other row of mines there. That will give us enough coal and iron to last us probably the game. But hey, this is just another region. Also, I took this area out here because I'm probably going to do the same thing I did with the other mining area up there, is make a nice little stockpile against the mine and just kind of close in this area with stockpile. But the one thing that I need to know is how much of this side do I need to... I don't know if that's a motorcycle that's racing outside or what, but something is driving me nuts out there. Anyway, do we have them? We have them. Stop. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get 8 piggies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to go 220 of these guys. 220. And here we go. What's that equal? Oh my God, the old man can still do math. Trade it, dismiss it. And this is going to bring me to my next topic on why I put a trader, an active trader, into each trading post. Close it. Oh, back out inventory. And we're not going to back out the trader anymore. So I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah, 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 because I don't want to push buttons. There we go. Okay. Make it go away. I noticed something wasn't being built. Can you guess what it is? If you said our rice, you would have been correct. Now, notice our rice is in. Because these trading posts, I believe as soon as you pull the trader out, all of the inventory that they have traded for stays in the trading post. So in other words, that 1,000 rice that we purchased was not being distributed. So hence, I could not build the rice fields. But notice the rice fields are in. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do this real quickly. 1, 2, 3. And that is going to give us a whole new little crop for our food. It is going to give us rice for our flour. And for those of you that have a slightly darker sense of humor or mind for playing, it is now going to let us build these rice wine stills. See, that's a nice way of saying sake, for instance. Or, for those of you that want to take it to the unlawful side, a still would produce moonshine. Notice Pilgrims doesn't have anybody yet. Okay, we were going to start, we're going to see if he can do something. I might build a second Pilgrim's Rest closer to our forest nodes that are producing root so we can get root beer. On that note, how are the roots doing? Roots are here. We have almost 700. Yeah. So you know what? We do need to get some root beer action going. Let's figure out how we're going to do that. But for the meantime, and since we do have the labor force, let's go ahead and pop somebody into here. Oh, I have other taverns that also need people. There we go. There's our person in there. Let's see what he does with the berries. We'll be able to see here which berries he is collecting. And what do we got in here for berries? Nothing. What do we have here for berries? Nothing? Berries? Have berries not been... Right here is 1,000. Where are they going? Somebody is grabbing the berries. Are you grabbing the berries? My gosh, do these... There we go. There's our foods. Okay, and notice I did put a vendor into this market, and look what happened. All of a sudden, we got food. So that worked out really well. I like to see that. Okay, moving on. Moving on now. Let's move over this direction. I don't know if I want to keep this pick and hen here. It doesn't really look good. And since we're going to be producing a crap ton of the wheat and the corn and the flour, I'm thinking about a second row of windmills and bakeries. Chime in. Let me know what you guys think, if that's a good idea. Moving on up here. Here, what I went ahead and I did, this is our winery district. I added 2 more orchards for a total of 6. All 6 are going to get grapes. And for those of you who like to go wine tasting, we got a winery here and a winery here. And they're both 2 different variations of winery, so it's going to add a little bit to the area. Up here, oh my god, this is going to be awesome! This is Bootleg Corner. So what I've got planned up here is an agave masher, an agave distillery, and a tequila bar. I've got 4 crop fields of agave growing here. This area is going to be self-sufficient, and because it is going to be /touristy, I may, if I get some inspiration from Vepa and Corrales, I may go ahead and build this area in a mission theme to kind of make it a little Disneyland type thing. Up here, I've never done these before, but in the trading docks, we got these cool ones here like a tequila trader, but it gets better. We also have a bootlegger. This bootlegger here trades stuff for silver. This smuggler's dock trades stuff for gold. And I was thinking that would be kind of cool to put the bootlegger, the smuggler, and the tequila dude right up here, so they're kind of hidden in the back of all the action. That might be kind of interesting. Anyway, got bridges going across. I've got another bridge going up here. I got another bridge going across to complete that road. Oh my, we got bridges going all over the place. But as you can see, a lot of planning went into effect here. In the pastures, I went ahead, they're clearing this out really well, which is why we have resources. Don't let that fool you, because there is so much queued up right now. And actually, Kendi made this, Kendi64, check out her site. She made this comment about having too many items queued up. The reason I have so much queued up is because I don't care what order they build stuff in. I don't need anything right now. There's a lot of things I want, but there's not a lot that I need. So we're doing really well. Okay, there's no traders waiting for us, even though I thought we had another trader that we're waiting on. What do you got? You're bringing everything. Ooh, hee. For those of you with a happy mind. But no, if we wanted that, we would grow our own. You don't have anything. Why are you still here? 20 rye? I don't know why that 20 rye is there. Oh my gosh, and we got the piggies. I forgot all about them. You get out of here. And do you have a dismiss button? You don't have a dismiss button, so you should go. Away with you. What do we got here? Nothing we need. Away with you. So, close that. Hit it. Oh, you just docked. He. Okay, here we go. What do you got? Archaeological, that's not the one I'm looking for. A jade statue, trade horses, I don't want to know. If you bring me leghorns, good. If you want me to trade for them, sorry. Oh, that's feathers. That brings up another thing. God, there's so much going on here. This is awesome. How are my feathers doing? My inventory of feathers. Do I have to look for them? Or do we just do it the easy way? Search by name, look for F. No, I still have 900 of them. So do we want to buy these? I'll make you a deal. Everybody loves a deal. If you take my rye, I will buy your feathers. That is my deal. What do you think, guys? Is he going to do it? If he takes my rye, and I'm even putting 1,000 right on the table. There it is. I will buy your feathers. Thank you. Here we go. Let that build up. Okay, let's go back to our old fishing dock. Check this out. I wanted to fit in. We're going to need more housing in this area. These little shanties aren't cutting it. So what I did was I put in an herbalist here who is going to draw his or her ring of influence or production, goes halfway into this node. So he or she is going to pull herbs or herbs out of this node here. And I figure this might be a place, if they're just living on seafood, they could probably use some healing. Also, another blacksmith, because once we get the mines fired up, and I'm going to show you the mines that I'm talking about here in a minute. This is 3 rows of the apartment row housing. And you'll see what's going in here. We have so many domesticated animals right now. that I just did another doubling up here. 2 more wool pens, 2 more milking bins, and 2 more chicken bins. And since we got more milk coming in here, I dropped another dairy right here. And since we've got more wool coming in here, 3, count them, 3 tailors, and down here, another linen weaver, because these nodes are all producing flax. So, oh my gosh, pause, we've got nomads. Well, guys, do we stick with our open borders and allow them to come in without even looking at how many there are? We do have food. We do have tools, because that's the first thing they're going to do. Every one of them is going to grab food. Every one of them is going to grab a tool. And then we got to get housing for them, which we're kind of ready to do. How's our apartment complex looking over here? Everybody is moved in. The market is coming along. Oh, I realized, and because remember I wanted to keep everything on the small scale, this little saw cutter here, what is it? It's not a sawmill, saw pit. His lumber production is slower than molasses on a cold day. So what I did was I dropped another one in, and I think I put it right there. No, that's a small barn. Right there, saw pit. I got another saw pit going in. So that's kind of going to double up the lumber, because I don't want a big freaking water wheel on the water. It doesn't match with the small homestead vibe we have going on. So let's make it happen. Oh, also, oh my God, I hope you guys are happy with this. If you guys don't like me pre-planning stuff, let me know in the comments, and I'll go back to trying to scratch my head as we play. I put this area all full. I did the whole barn house thing, and I found a way to make everything fit nicely before we forget, because I'm going to squirrel it again. Pigs, and let's get you one of those. So now we got pigs over here, and can you guess what that is? If you said a pig butcher, you would be correct. Okay, house. Notice I couldn't fit another house or barn in evenly, and you know my OCD by now. So I grabbed this barn from the docks. So this is actually a dock barn. It's a small one, but it fits perfectly between 2 houses on each side. This is mirrored to this. And this over here, I still haven't planned out what's going to fit in there neatly. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably let some people move in here. And then once we get caught up on the housing game again, we'll level these, and then we'll plan that out a little better. I slated this one for removal. Remember the OCD comment? This dock here, I wanted something that matches along the same road. So I put this one in right here. They're kind of like facing in the same, well, they got the whole landscape layout instead of the portrait. And what I'm going to do here, once they level this, is I'm just going to go straight into trading posts. And then we're going to build our little channel of trading posts for the trader to come through. Excuse me. Got runny nose action going on. All right. So here we go. Let's have a bit of fun. And let's get this rolling, because we're not doing anything. So anyway, guys, if you like this type of, that's you, more pigs, are you serious? Ducks. Now we naturally get ducks from our nodes. I was really hoping for, well, you know, I don't even need chickens. I don't know. But we can already buy 8 more pigs, and then that will speed up the slaughter. I'm saying that in a nice way, because I don't want anybody to... Okay, where are you? Will you take me to you? View center of the selection. Oh, that's you right there, right? Let's get rid of you. Oh, wait, what was your profession? No, don't want stockpile. I want this. Your profession was vendor. So obviously we've got one too many vendors. There. Fall back into the labor pool. On the noted labor pool, how are we looking at here? 12 and 10. I like that combination. That'll work. As a matter of fact, we could even kick this up to 10 laborers and 12, because if people don't have something to do, they will default to, oh, you know what? Scratch that. What were we doing here? This is our grape orchard. This is all going to be grapes here. These 6 fields are going to support 2 wineries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get them planting, because this will actually take 4 years for that to kick in, for those to be harvestable. Harvestable? You know what I'm saying. Okay, back to the pigs. I've already given you 220 warm coats. You know what? We don't have to speed this up. I'm weighing this out for my instant gratification is arguing with my long-term investment and goals. Do we want the pigs now, or do we let them grow naturally? I'm leaning towards natural growth. No. You know, you guys would tell me to buy it now. Besides, you know what? If we buy it now, that's just going to clear up room in our, what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. Our storage areas. Warm. Because believe me, we basically have enough resources to purchase anything we want, anytime we want. So what do you got? Did you have anything? Oh, we're waiting on your feathers. So let's pop you up there. I'm going to pop you. Leave that open. I'm going to leave you right there. And let's hit play again. I think we had another trader down here too. I don't even know where my traders are. Here they are. What do you got? And sure enough, somebody... Oh my gosh. Game changer. Game changer. I'm going to buy the olives, because we have a couple presses in this game that we could use. So we'll have a nice little oil. Maybe we'll even put the oil pressing thing over in the boondocking area. 8,000. Are you going to take food? That is my first question. And I know if I let these nomads in, giving away all our food is probably the absolute wrongest thing to do. But I want that sugar. I will kill both of these traders to get that sugar. Okay, what do we got? A lot of rye. That's going to get cut in half. Whoop, there's 30 minutes. We can run a little bit longer. Okay. We can narrow this down. If I go 1,000 of all of these, my gosh, I don't know if I want to get rid of food though. Wool coats. If they were 15 a piece, that would be 30. We need 8,000. You know what? Without even doing the math, if I put 100 wool coats in, that's going to give me 1,500. 1,500, 3,000. 4,500, 6,000. 600 wool coats. Let's see where 600 wool coats takes us. And for good measure, where's our linen? Because we should have some linen. Are we going by quantity? I knew we had a lot of those too. Those are worth 8 apiece. Let's let this play out first. We got a lot on the chopping block. And before I forget, I want to find out where our nomads are. There they are. There's 37 of these guys wanting to come in. And you know what? I'm gonna say I think we're gonna do it. Like I said, this is a hippie gathering, and we love everybody. Yeah, bring them in. Now this might be my suicidal move, but I am convinced. Watch this. I'm bringing these in, and we're going to go back to the pigs. Warm coats, 220. Okay, we did it, man. We did it. You guys don't hate me. I mean, I'm even thinking about maybe grabbing the pumpkin seeds, but I can't think of anything that we're going to make with pumpkin right now. Let's go. I know it's time to move on, but I just want to see. We got pigs going into the piggery, if that's a word. Oh, why aren't you on that window? Okay, there's that. As soon as I get that, we want to be able to. We have that going on. We have this going on. And because we have now got more people in our freaking community than we know what to do with, and I'm saying that in a nice way, I'm not at all upset. I'm actually going to go ahead and queue up a doctor in the hospital. I know I don't need one, but my reason for doing this is we have so much going on right now that I don't want the game to get away from us. And what I mean by that is I don't want to have somebody get sick and have me miss it. I'm going to go ahead and free up. Let's free up this side over here. And I'm just going to do the two outsides. If we need the insides, we'll get to it. Okay. And we're going to come up here And we may as well free up 2 more houses up here, since now we're going to get some butchery action going, and we needed this person here for the pigs. And okay, there's our candle maker. So you're going to start using tallow. And all of a sudden, we are now in... Whoa, what happened? Where did you go? Okay, I don't know why we have 2 people. So somebody went someplace. We'll deal with that later. This little barn here, we are removing it because it is full. And once this person starts making candles, they're going to overrun this. So what I did was I flattened out a little bit around here, and I'm going to drop in one of our forest barns. Okay, you're still collecting. There's my 1,000 rye. Let's get rid of this guy. 1, 1, 2. Click this. 1,000. Where's my rye seed? Or my? Oh, this was feathers. And click. Trade it. Dismiss you. Don't clutter my screen. Let those play out. All right. As you can tell, everybody down here who wants a job has a job. I'm going to go ahead and start loading people into these buildings again. Maybe that's what I didn't do. Open you. Here's another bakery that we're going to open up. Put 1 person there. I don't know where you just went. Oh, man. We'll deal with that later. I don't like the way these people are doubling up into places because I don't know where they're going. What are you doing? Berries. Okay, so you're taking blueberries also, which I did not want you to do. You've got raspberries, you've got blackberries, but still you're only grabbing blueberries, which they're using, the white swan. You're going to root beer. Start using up the root. Okay, guys, that is it. Oh, this was my another OCD moment. Notice how the barn was right next to the house. Can't have that. Can't have that. So, away with the barn. And I figured out what we're probably going to do along here is I'm probably going to put the little single row of the beehives. What do you call those things? Bee shelters? These right here. Bee shelter. They're just 1 row deep and 4 long. So I can actually fit 4 of them into each of these little compartment areas. And then maybe pretty it up. But I'm not one to pretty things up, so I do not go for pretty. I go for practical. What works. So, guys, I think that is going to be our episode. I really think, what do we got? Autumn, and they're taking the last of the corn. And it looks, yeah, they're going to beat the winter. Well, as there it is as I speak. So let's see how much we're going to lose. If you don't get your crop picked before winter falls, you're going to start losing some of your crop. And you can see how things are disappearing in this field. And basically what that's telling me is that the people who are working here are probably walking long distances. Let's get some more laborers in here. Whoops, wrong way. I like to go for a nice balance. There, that should do it. Actually, we got more being built right now. Okay, once again, a sugar boiler. And it looks like we got one too many. Is that actually your title? A sugar boiler. Sure is. Drop 1. 9 people are still homeless, but once we get all of this stuff built over here, everybody will have a home. And see, that is 9 people in addition to everybody who's already in the boarding house. So once this little apartment complex, or, let's give it a pleasant name like townhouses. Once the townhouses go in, then I think everybody is going to be styling. We're going to wait for that to kick up. Guys, we're done. I showed you so much that was planned. This is going to be nuts over here. But as you can tell, we're in no hurry to get that done. We're in no hurry to get anything done. Check it out. We just brought in, 37 new people? And we've got 8,000 more food than we had when they came in. Of course, as soon as I said that, Mel just freaked out and had a heart attack. So, guys, I think we're done. I added a couple more wood choppers. This kind of cued me on that too. So now we have lumber people, like, you need a job. Another linen weaver, yes, because we are going to be producing flax. We need more lumber production. Yes, get in there. And as you could tell, I actually did build 2 of those. We're going to not even look at these guys until the next episode. Guys, I'm out of here. If you like this episode, give me a like. Let me know what you think about the pre-planning. If that doesn't work for you, we'll go back to the standard method. But this, I think, just gave me so much more to show you guys on what we're doing and how our town is coming along. So give me a like if you liked it. Give me a like even if you didn't like it. But if you didn't, give me a comment. Subscribe. Tell 10 friends. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. And with that said, how do we exit? How about this? And I guess we hit this button, and then we're going to hit that button. So 1, 2, 3, stop.